Namaste. Hello everyone. Welcome to Shal Gulhati, Shiva and Mysticism for another episode of Monday with Mahadev. Today I want to share with you a wisdom from the Shiva Sutras, which are Shivji's sacred revelations to his rishis of ancient Kashmir. Shiva speaks a beautiful word in one of the sutras, and that word is Turiya. Now, usually we know our life by three states. We know waking, we know dreaming, and we know a deep sleep, a dreamless sleep. But Shiva says that beyond these is a fourth state, a state of transcendence, a state of revelation, a state of God consciousness. And because usually we do not know that state, we spend our entire life in the first three states. We are either awake or dreaming or in deep sleep, and we do not know the state of God consciousness. So we do not have a name for it, and Shiva names it Turiya, which means simply the fourth. Shiva says in his sutra, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Bhed, Turiya Bhog, Shambhav. Jagrat, waking. What we call waking is usually what we know from our senses. Like right now, we think we are awake because we are talking, we can see, we can hear, we can smell, we can touch, and we can taste. So the knowledge which we get from our senses, we call that our waking state. But what happens at night when we go to sleep? Our eyes are closed, we are not tasting things, we are not hearing things, the senses are shut for the day, like a shutter down, and we will see you in the morning kind of thing. But dreams begin, and the dreams are very real when we are dreaming. In the dreams, we are seeing, we are hearing, we are moving, we are walking. So, swapna, dreaming, is the state which we get by thoughts or by perceptions. And then there is yet another state we do know, which is Shushupati, a deep, dreamless sleep. So many times when we are very tired, we go to sleep in a deep sleep, and we do not even remember dreams when we wake up, and we say we were out like a log. So that is the state where there is neither the senses nor thoughts. It's like a very negational, a flat state. And Turiya is the state that Shiva wants to teach us now. And he says that is the fourth state of transcendence, of God consciousness. That is the state of realization, of revelation. And we call it Atma Bodh, we call it Samadhi. And the way to that is through dhyana, meditation, and the Shiva Sutras, which teach us that particular yoga, how to get to that state. And when we are in that state, then we connect with our Atma, which is our self, our soul, and the Atma in turn is connected to Paramatma, which is Shivji. And then he says in the next sutras that Turiya, the transcendent state, does not just end here. Life does not end with self-realization, it begins. And he says, Tritya Bhokta Viresh. Tritya, which is three, Bhokta, which is experient, Viresh, which is hero or big yogi. Shiva says that after many lifetimes of dhyana and practice, abhyasa, a yogi learns how to get into the transcendent state, the fourth state, Turiya, and that is full of bliss, but it does not end here. The yogi must go on further and learn to be established in God consciousness even during the other three states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. That's right. Shiva's yogis are established in Shiva, in transcendence, even when they are awake and doing things like talking, hearing, eating, walking, driving a car, in the gym, dancing, studying a paper, and whatnot. And then there is a fabulous state in which we reach transcendence even when we are dreaming. This is called Swapna Turiya. We are dreaming, and in the dream we get awakened into our God consciousness. And it doesn't end here. The Siddhas of Siddhas, the Mahayogis, have even known the state of transcendence, full of it, fully aware of it, even when they are in deep, dreamless sleep. So, while we would think that they are totally asleep in a negational state, but when they wake up in the morning, they are bubbling with transcendence. And the amazing thing is that they have always been awake. That is why we have an adage, the yogi is always awake. He is awake even when he is asleep. This is like saying that God is always present even though you can't see him. He is present even in his apparent absence. I hope you liked this little video. If you want to know more about the Shiva Sutras, you can contact me on my page, Shail Gulhati Shiva and Mysticism, and we can see to organize for you more learning about these sutras. Please join me again next Monday on the same channel, and I will be back with yet another Shiva wisdom for you. Om Namah Shivaya.